who could we get in this market cycle? Who could we bring in that could really help us ratchet this thing up to the next level? In a recessionary downturn where companies are letting people go, Meta just let 11,000 people go, many of them who are Facebook marketing geniuses, right? They built these systems. Well, guess what? All of those people are now unemployed. In uncertain times, top talent can be more receptive than ever to the idea of leaving their current position. So have you considered who do we want to hire and what will it take to get them? Now, the mistake I made is, again, in 2008, as I'm bleeding cash and just trying to keep this thing from sinking, I'm not thinking about how the right hire could literally come in and bail this whole thing out. The right hire with the right connections, with the right ideas, with the right way of thinking. I was in such a mental funk that I wasn't thinking about saving, improving and growing through this. I was just thinking about how to stop the bleeding and to survive as long as I could. Wrong mentality. So as we go into this, every morning when you get your news feeds from the various channels that you frequent, look at the number of companies that are laying people off and ask yourself this question: who from their ranks could I right now be marketing for on LinkedIn, through Monster, through Craigslist, that might be looking for an opportunity? And if you guys are open to remote work, man, you can get some really talented resumes through this process. And I have been incredibly blessed with Greg and Michael and Sheree. I mean, we've just got an amazing team. And one of the questions we as a team are asking is, who could we get in this market cycle? Who could we bring in that could really help us ratchet this thing up to the next level? So again, in recessions, we think about getting smaller and constricting when we should be thinking about getting bigger and expanding. As many of our competitors are shuttering their businesses and going away, the competition gets less. There's a great book out there. It's probably about 20 years old. I'm sure many of you have read it. It's called The $20 Gallon of Gas. I don't remember the author. Maybe one of you can Google it and post it. But the concept of this is, if gas is $20 a gallon, nobody's driving their car because they can't afford to drive the car. And now suddenly you're the only person on the freeway and you can get anywhere you need to go very, very rapidly. There's no such thing anymore as traffic or traffic jams because you're the only person on the highway. The same is true in the market we are going into. I truly believe that. I believe that we're going to see many of our friends and fellow people in the industry. Many of them might find themselves struggling, and we all need to be encouraging them and helping them change their mindset to be thinking bigger, not smaller.